I'm Lisa Daisel from the Directorate for Counselling and Career Development at UNISA, and today I'm joined by my colleague, Dr. Chipiwa Korisang, one of our counsellors who supports students through their university experience. Welcome, Chipiwa.
Afternoon, Lisa.
And Chipiwa, today we are here to talk about that many first-year students find university life and studying through UNISA quite exciting, but it can also be overwhelming. Could you share some common challenges that you find students typically faced, especially in the first year of study?
Lisa, that question is very important, and I'm so grateful that we have taken this time to just reflect on this. You know, the first thing is that you are so excited about being at UNISA and the excitement of studying and pursuing your career, which is very important to you. But the one thing that immediately sort of cripples a lot of first year students is the fear of failure or fear of disappointing themselves. You must remember that with anything that you are doing that is very important to you, we always feel anxious. We are worried. We even worry that what if this thing goes wrong? Even though we have got normal anxiety, which is performance anxiety, but my experience is that most first year students, they sort of drown or get overwhelmed by the anxiety and the possibility that they might not make it. And if they don't make it, they will disappoint themselves or disappoint other people. I also note that it also comes from a place where most of our students, they have been doing very well. That's why they are even at UNISA, and they fear that now they are on the unknown territory and they might not do as well as they used to do. That scares a lot of people.
Thank you, Chipiwa. That certainly resonates quite a lot, especially since both of us are also UNISA alumni.
Yes.
I was also thinking about, something that students might be missing, and especially in terms of first years, that there's kind of like a lot of things that are impacting on your stress and anxiety. So not just do you need to get used to how it is to study at university level, but it's also how you study in an open and distance learning environment. So that is what you were talking about, that all of this can become quite overwhelming and provoke quite a lot of anxiety that you need to manage.
You are correct, especially now that being in an unfamiliar environment can also just be overwhelming. But you also need to have tools. You know, I'm just thinking now, talking to you, that if you visit any national park or you go to the area where you are hiking, they always give you some form of a map on how you can navigate the place, whether that map have got shoes also that are marked with red, or what does red mean. And even at UNISA, you need some form of a map for yourself, because that structures you. That does not only structures you to do well, but also it structures you to manage the anxiety and the feelings of being overwhelmed and feelings of inadequacy. So that's why you need something like what we call a timetable or a study plan, or managing your time so that you have got some form of structure of what you do and when, including your own personal stuff. Because remember, the reason we do well when we are in primary or secondary, things are done for us. You know when to attend for geography and in which room. Now you are on your own, so you must create those rooms for yourself in your own house.
I see. So you talked now about the concept of a map and these things that can be on the map, for example, how you manage your time, the study skills that you are using, how you are approaching organizing all your study materials. Those could be things on your map. So in terms of now counselling, how do you think counselling can help students address the issue of, for example, feeling overwhelmed or quite anxious, especially in their first year of study?
Lisa, counseling is a friend that won't judge you. I must start by mentioning that. You know, it's very important that I mention that, because a lot of people, they are worried about being judged, or even I can say that most of us, we judge ourselves. When you struggle, you already think, does it mean I'm not good enough? I'm not cut for it, to the extent that you immediately think, if I tell somebody, this is the response I will get. But as professional counselors, we are here to support you and to understand you and to help you navigate the territory that you need to navigate without judging you, just feeling that you have got someone, so you are not alone. So it's very important that we reach out to the counselors so that they can help us to make sense of what we are feeling, and also to make sense of the options we have in our hike or in our journey of navigating our studies and our career.
Thank you, Chipiwa. I think you mentioned something quite important, and I want to link it to what we normally share with students, is that if we don't know that you're struggling and the support that you need, it will be difficult for us to provide that support. So part of it is really taking the initiative and understanding that, as you said, it's a friendly space for you to talk to somebody about your challenges. Because on face value, I always think about, from the outside, it might look that everybody else is coping except me. Everybody is so sorted, but look at me. What am I busy doing? Should I even be studying? So it's important for you to reach out and to get that support, and maybe not to wait until you are in real trouble. Even if you just need somebody to talk to share your experiences of how you are studying, to check if you're still, on the right path and so on. That is also what counseling is there for.
I just want to add, so that maybe we normalize this, is that just think about the need to have a conversation. Even when you are doing well, you feel you are very comfortable, you are managing your studies, I still want you to have a conversation with a counselor to just reflect, because maybe in that conversation you could also explore other things, learn something. So counseling is not necessarily about solving your problems, but also getting another perspective of what you think is a problem.
Thank you so much, Chipiwa. I'm going to share our contact details with you now. So you are welcome to let us know or to check in with us. We offer email services. You can send us an email. You will also see a link for the online bookings. So you're welcome to make a booking so that we can talk on MS Teams. You are also welcome to check in with a counselor at the UNISA Centre nearest to you. So we hope to see you again. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lisa.